So for Charlie, since I know he is obviously a big sniffer, I do find that nose exercises, so searching and scent detection, he's just whining because I just put him away because I wanted to set up the hide and then have him practice. So if you're going to ever do nose work just for fun, there is a way to go and compete and do this for legit. I'm going to go ahead and there is a couple of his crumbs in here, his snacks. I'm going to put it right in this very first box. If you're going to be practicing just for fun, I still would make only one of the boxes, like the hot box, which means that's the box that has the hide inside of it. You can do this with Tupperware containers, with whatever you have around, or even just out in the open. So I'm going to grab Mr. C because he's very sad without being able to practice. So I'm going to grab him. Hi, Charlie. Come here, my love. So for Mr. C, what we're going to do is we're going to set him up where we're going to start off. I don't want him over by the boxes yet. So ready, Charlie? So what we're going to do with Mr. Handsome over here is I'm going to set him up where the first hide, which is that hot box over here on this side, is going to be the one that has the food in it. And then what I'll do is I'll put him off to the side for a second, then move the box around, and then he won't know where in the lineup the hot box or the search box will be. So the first box over here has the hide in it. So I'm going to go ahead and bring him over. Ready, Charlie? So he has not done this yet, so this is new to him. So I'm going to go ahead and tell him to maybe search, and we'll see if he goes and checks out the box. So in the beginning, if your puppy's a little bit unsure, you want him checking it out and then just going right to the box and getting his little reinforcement. So since he's never done this before, we want to make sure that it's not spooky and that he's very successful. So again, I'm going to take the item and I'm going to refill his little bowl. Right now, again, the hide is in that same location. I'm going to go ahead just to distract him. You could obviously put him into another little room and then have him go do something else. I'm going to just do a little find it, distract him for a second, put the hide back in here, and then see if once he's done doing his little find it. Ready, Charlie? Nice job, sir. So we're going to go again and we'll do another little search and we'll see if he goes to sniff with it out. Yes. Nice. So when he targets this first little box, I'm going to go ahead and open it and feed him for over the item here. Again, if you were to ever do this for legit, you'd eventually be having your puppy search in not just simply boxes, but with different distractions inside, outside, and as well, nice job, with also doing a car search, and they'd be actually searching for anise and clove and other items like that. So again, he targeted the box, so I just want to feed him again for that spot. Nice. So now once more, I'm going to send him away. And while he's away, I'm going to move the box to a different area. So I'm going to send him off to go find some snacks. And I'm going to go ahead and rotate through these boxes and see if I can get him to do the lineup. And again, I'm hiding the item here. I am leaving it slightly open. So that way, as he goes to check it out, nice job, he can still have a pretty good wafting odor coming out. So we're going to go, ready, Charlie? Search. And we're going to go ahead and see if he can start checking out all these boxes and see if he figures out which one it could be. So again, if he's a little bit unsure, I'm just going to hang out in the bubble, see if all of a sudden he notices the aroma. There we go. His little nose picked up. Yes. And we're going to go ahead and offer that box where we open it up and he gets his snack. If he's done a really great job and you want to really reinforce it, once he finds his hide, you can refill it while he's there. Nice job, Charlie. Beautiful. So typically you would go ahead and either have your dog go take a break or move out of range. If again, he is, for example, again, could easily get distracted with a nice little find it, get him to go do something else, because we're not doing this legit. We're just doing this for fun. So again, while he's off and busy, I'm going to refill his little box, plop it into another spot. Nice job, Charlie. Ready? So I do recommend to simply start at one end or the other. Ready, Charlie? And then we'll get him to warm up. Ready? We'll do a little, come here. Ready? Come. Nice. Good boy. So from here, we're going to see if we can get him to do this little row of boxes again. So remember, nose work can be very helpful to kind of build some confidence. We'll go search, and we're going to see if he can go check out all the different boxes. Nice. So he's just trying to see which one could be the one. And if he's a little bit unsure, I'm not going to tell him, but I'm going to see if he can kind of work out the puzzle. I know he is a bit tired. He is getting towards the end of his day, but I want to see if he can start to use that sniffer. I know we've been practicing for a little while now, getting focus on me. So at times when he gets a little unsure, he starts checking in, hoping that I can help him. So again, I'm just going to move around a little bit, see if all of a sudden, there he goes. He catches the aroma. Yes. And we're going to go ahead and open up the box. Nice. And feed for that. So you can do simple nose work games where you could even hide his toys. You could hide some treats in and around the inside of your home or even outside, and then start asking him to search for those items. So it might be a nice game for him where you have, again, a nose work exercise since he is this lovely little hound, and you could use that really great sniffer of his to get him both mentally and physically tired. Nice job, Charlie. So we'll bring him over to the side over here. He's like, hold on, lady, this box smells amazing. Ready, Charlie? So I'm just going to get his attention, plop some snacks over here. I'm going to see if I can actually just plop him here for 1 second and then refill the bowl and then try again. So you might want to practice from different ends, again, starting at one end, then moving to another, but always keep the hot box the same. So if all the boxes eventually start to smell like the treats, it can get a little bit confusing. So I would recommend to try to keep one sort of, again, the one that has the stash hidden in it. So we're going to get Mr. Handsome. He's all tangled. There we go, handsome guy. And we're going to see if we can go ahead. Ready, Charlie? Search. And if he's a little unsure, I'm just going to kind of ignore and just kind of meander down the row with him. So right now he's checking out the boxes, making sure he figures out which one could be the potential. So again, he's working down the line. He's doing a pretty good job. This one smells interesting. But maybe, there he goes. Yes. Nice job, Charlie. Eventually, you can even start to make this more advanced, where again, he's searching for different odors other than just the food. And you can also start to make it where he might start to indicate, which for some puppies, it could be they freeze and they pause over the item. For others, it could be he goes into a little sit to check in with you and let you know, hey, this is where it is. Nice job, Mr. C. And work it that way. But we may find a little bit of some simple nose work or scent work to be really fun for him. Nice job. So I'm going to bring him back over this way. Ready, Charlie? Charlie's so tired. Charlie's like, I've done so much today. Ready? Come on this way, my handsome guy. Nice. So I'm just going to set him up over on this side for a second so I can do one more lineup, and then we'll give him a little breather from it. Ready? I'll do a little find it. Plop him on this little spot here. Again, nice job. So I know he's a little bit out of range, but I plopped some snacks down for him. So I'm just going to do one more hide for Mr. C. And you may find that this will get your puppy rather exhausted. So I would only do maybe, again, several searches and then call it a day. If you're doing a whole bunch, you may find that you're really getting him fatigued, and then he might start to think nose work is not as much fun, just like any of his other skills. So make sure that when you're practicing, it's not for too long, and then it's not overwhelming for him or for you. Nice job. So we're going to bring Mr. C down this way. Ready, Charlie? Let's try another one. So we'll do another little search. We'll bring him into his little bubble. He's checking out the boxes. That one smells really nice, but it's not that one, so we're going to keep going. Ready? Search. Maybe he's a little bit unsure. I might move down the line with him. Nice. But I try not to give him the answer. So the last one is the technically nice. Yes, is the hide. Good job, Charlie. Very nice. So nose work might be a fun adventure for him. Not even saying you have to go into like legit nose work. You can just do it for fun. You can again start to implement this even outside. I know I mentioned it a few moments ago with toys or with other treats. Those ones you wouldn't even necessarily have to hide them in things, but I feel it can be very similar to like the Easter egg hunt where you plop out lots of items and you forget where they are. So I would recommend to either have only so many or only so many hiding spots so you and your puppy don't miss out on some of them and then either get a little flustered or lose out on a toy out in your yard. Nice job. That was beautiful. So give Mr. Handsome, Mr. C, a little break from the lovely nose work, but he did a really nice job with it.